there. I'm Stephanie Cochran with the Green Shoe Foundation, and you are listening to Green Shoe Conversations. I'm so excited. We actually haven't been around lately, so we are back, and I'm excited to share with you. I've got some fun guests with me. I've got my dear friends from NAMI Oklahoma, Miss Lorna Palmer and Miss Kieran Mahoney. So you guys, we've had y'all on before. I know we love to do things with y'all, but we really wanted to kind of talk about NAMI. But even more exciting, what's coming up in May is NAMI Walk 2022. And you guys we do NAMI Walk every year. It's something we love. Green Shoes participated. I have participated personally for many, 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 many years. And the last couple of years, it's actually been virtual, which I love the fact that you guys continue that, and it was fun. But just like everything else over the last 2 years, we kind of had to adapt and change. We are back in person this year for NAMI Walk. So before we get into that, though, Lorna, tell us a little bit about yourself and kind of how long you've been with NAMI and who you are.
I'm Lorna Palmer. I'm the executive director of NAMI Oklahoma. I've been here since the end of August last year. I've worked in the nonprofit landscape for 20 years now in health-related nonprofits. I have a real passion for mental health. Family members who have had mental health issues, and myself as well. So I'm glad to be a part of NAMI Oklahoma, and so excited about the walk coming up.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, Kieran, you're next. You get to kind of tell us a little bit about you.
Hi, I'm Kieran. I'm the development and marketing coordinator here at NAMI Oklahoma. I've been here a little over a year now. I really love being in the nonprofit space, having mental health just be at the forefront of my mind, not only in my personal life, which it has been, but also in my professional life. I worked in the corporate world for a few years. I went to school for film, but really my passion for mental health advocacy and just being aware and open about it really has transformed my life. I myself have a mental health condition as well as runs in my family. So it's something that I'm always thinking about, and I'm really excited for the walk because it just builds a community and people you didn't even know were there, where you can just be open about things, and it'll help raise not only funds, but also awareness about everything.
Absolutely. Also with us, and anytime I can get Amanda to join our podcast, I kind of trick her into this. You guys know my amazing social media marketing guru of everything, Miss Amanda Newland, is here with us. And she can kind of really help speak, because I know one thing that is so helpful to us at Green Shoe and collaboration is the way that she pushes social media and really building that community. I really love, though, how for all of us, this isn't our job, this is our passion. And I don't know if you know, each one of us, when we were talking about it, we were like, we love this. We love to talk about mental health. And, yes, for me personally, mental illness is something that personally have struggled with. And so I've always focused on that mental health aspect. And it's funny how I have to remember to focus on my own, because it's super easy to focus on everybody else's, but that's my own codependency there with everything. But I love that. And Kieran, you were talking about NAMI Walk has a lot of kind of, initiatives. Yes, it really is to raise money for NAMI Oklahoma, but it is geared towards the community and really building that. How was it the last couple of years with doing it virtually and not being able to meet face to face?
Yeah, so I was here for last year's walk. It was right after I started. And it was awesome to see just how many people, like in 2021, the novelty of Zoom meetings and virtual stuff had worn off just a little bit. But seeing how many people were still so heavily involved, people that had raised money for 10 plus years for the walk, that still wanted to do it their own way. We had people, walk around their church. We had people, it's called NAMI Walks Your Way. So we really had people make it their own. They danced in their backyard, or they, we had someone that did a bake off. So they really just kind of, not having even the walk aspect of just whatever they want to do. So we are really excited to be back in person this year, just to show that in-person community and to see how people are still going to make it their way. We'll have a lot of different things at the walk that aren't just the actual walking. We'll have Zumba, we'll have yoga and meditation, we'll have face painting, we'll have a DJ. And so there's going to be more things than just that walk to get that community in there, to get people pumped talking about mental health, and just provide a really inspirational, fun space for people to be at.
Right. And then there's also going to be lots of people from the community too, the mental health community. You guys did a kickoff, was it a month ago? And it was really neat. It was neat for me to kind of go. And again, we haven't been meeting people face to face. And so there's people that I haven't seen in 2 years. And that was really fun to kind of get to see people. And I'm super excited to kind of get to see some of my old work friends, you know, that are going to be there and having booths and resources. So it's such an awesome time to come out and just be in the community. And yes, there's a walk, but I'm really excited about the yoga too. So, you know, some different things. Lorna, you were talking about, now this is for what was so cool. Any funds that are raised stay here in Oklahoma, right? And so, yes, this is a national thing, but the NAMI Walk Oklahoma directly will benefit those folks here in Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's correct. I think that's so important when you're working for a nonprofit and you're providing services in your community, that you can say that those funds stay here to help the people around you in your community.
Because what all does NAMI do? I mean, I guess we could talk about that because I don't think everybody really knows how many resources that NAMI does provide.
We do a lot of education, advocacy programs. We have support groups. We have 7 affiliates across the state that provide family support groups, peer support groups. We're always training people so we can have more support groups. We're always looking for new partners, family members, loved ones, and peers throughout the state of Oklahoma to get involved.
Absolutely. And I think just being there as that support when anybody, an individual family member is lost on what to do, they can call you. And you guys are such a great resource in directing, you know, what they need. Now, being a nonprofit, you know, that's hard. And especially, I think we can say nonprofits have really struggled over the last several years. But you were telling me something right before that was kind of good news. And I want you to share that with everybody.
Yes. So peer-to-peer fundraising is kind of what we're doing at the NAMI Walk. It's, you know, the traditional, you don't have to pay to register to walk, but we're encouraging you to fundraise. And if you fundraise $100, you get a free t-shirt. So there are a lot of different nonprofits across the country who use this model of peer-to-peer fundraising, whether it's through a walk or a bike ride or different things. And we were recognized last year as the peer-to-peer organization of the year. And we were in the top 30 nonprofits in the country in 2021. And so I think that speaks to people's passion about mental health and also just to the hard work that has been done throughout the pandemic. I know a lot of places struggled to find their footing during the pandemic, and NAMI kept going because the need became greater. People were isolated, they were at home, and you saw people coming to NAMI who may not have utilized it before the pandemic.
Right. And I think too, something that I know we've talked about, acknowledging the fact of COVID may have been the initial pandemic, but we're really seeing a pandemic with mental health that, you know, we kind of led into that time, and with the isolation and the disconnection, we're seeing it more and more. And I know here, at least we're seeing it even just increase the need, you know, for services. And so this is something that is so important. And you're having other mental health nonprofits like us, but other groups coming together to raise money for NAMI. And so I think that's what's so neat and cool about this community, you know, is that everybody's, you know, pulling together. Plus, we all love to get together and have fun too. So I think that's kind of one of the big draws. And there's going to be tons of food and goodies and all kinds of activities. And so it's really good for, you know, we want people to come out, obviously, but there's tons of other ways to help and be supportive. And so I really kind of want to emphasize this is anybody can can join and commit to a team. You can be your individual, you can do a team, you can join the Green Shoe team. We've made ours a community team. And Amanda's going to tell everybody in a minute how they can do that, but anybody can join, our team. And not just, they can donate money, but they don't have to come Saturday morning, the 21st, they can do, like you were saying, Kieran, walk their own way. And so if people are out of state, out of town, but they still want to support NAMI Oklahoma, they're able to do that. And so I love that connection. We are going to be having a hideaway pizza night, which I love hideaway pizza here in Edmond, May the 10th. And it's also good for takeout. So, you just have to tell them that you're with the Green Shoe, and the proceeds will actually go towards the Nami Walk. And so now it'll be for our team that we're trying to, raise the money for, but that's what I'm super excited about, and having fun. Any other ways, anything I've missed that people can join in, support, raise? And you mentioned the t-shirt, but there are some awesome gifts. I mean, you guys went all out this year. Really, cool fleece blankets and jackets and vests and tons of stuff. So, it's kind of like, it reminds me of, in school when you do the book fair and you would buy so many books and then you would get the prizes. Yeah. So
I think that the fundraisers have figured out how to speak to our generation, because as a child, I would always take the things home and be like, I want to win this prize.
Right. If I sell so many of these and I get this. Yeah. So yeah, y'all really outdid yourselves with the prizes. They're super cool. I'll be honest, this is the first time my team's hearing about the prizes, because they didn't realize that there are prizes involved, and I may have been trying to keep that a secret. But anyway, I'll share, I promise, with all of that. But Amanda, kind of share how we're trying to promote the Green Shoe team and the Nami Walk.
So right now, the easiest way to volunteer, that's what we're kind of spinning, because we do have a lot of people DM us all the time or message us on email, just like, hey, I want to volunteer. And though we don't really have any slots for volunteers at Green Shoe, this would be a great way to volunteer, is just join our team. It doesn't cost anything to register. The quickest way to join is there's a post about the Nami Walk. It's the very first post on our Facebook page. You can click that link and sign up. It's super easy. You can also sponsor any one of us. Like if you have a favorite person on the Green Shoe team, you can sponsor that person, and then they can get t-shirts too. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so that's probably the quickest way to do it, is just hop on our Facebook page and go from there.
Yeah, absolutely. And if anybody wants to do their own team, then I'm going to encourage them. It's super easy to go on and form your team and do that. So we're excited about it. Again, May 21st, it is down at the Myriad Gardens in Oklahoma City. Going to be super, super fun. We will be there. We'll definitely have a booth and a tent. So come by. We've got some cool swag that we're getting just for Nami Walk. So definitely come check us out, but check out all of our other partners and people that are going to be there. Kieran, I know you've got a giant list of all the sponsors and folks and all the kind of fun things that are going to be going on. Okay. Anything that I missed?
So
I was going to say,
I was just going to say it'll be from 8:30 to 11:30 in the morning on the 21st, and we'll have food trucks and tents and booths out there. So we'd love to have you. And also because we know that COVID is still going on and present, it'll all be outside. There will be sanitation stations around Myriad Gardens with masks that you can have, hand sanitizer. So we are taking those precautions as well.
Absolutely.
Side note that.
We also have a remembrance ceremony at 7:30 in the morning. We are one of the only NAMI walks that do this. So it's anyone who has lost someone due to mental illness, whether that's through suicide, behavior, or to the criminal justice system. So we encourage people. We'll have a nice ceremony with people talking about their loved ones, music, and some other special surprises during that time. So if you are someone who's experienced loss, please join us.
Yeah, I think that is so important. And yes, definitely we'll be there. All right. Ladies, thanks for joining me. As always, so much fun. Again, check us out on our Facebook page to get more information. You can also reach us at info@greenshoe.org. We love hearing from you guys, and keep looking for more podcasts to come. So Lorna, Kieran, Amanda, thank y'all so much for joining me, and we will see everybody later.
Thank you.
Bye.